Good afternoon, families. So this course page looks a little different than your student's course page, but it's the same thing. So I'll just kind of switch to what your student's course page probably looks like. They don't have as many courses, but I wanted to show you the ELA courses. So when you click on your student's ELA course, this first page here explains about the independent reading activity. It talks about the novel list for semester one, and each grade level has a different requirement. So for fourth grade, if I go down to the resources and I click on independent reading, this kind of explains all about independent reading for students. But also, when you get to this like novel book study number one right here in processes, this explains about choosing that book. So it says for the first half of this course, you'll be required to read two novels. So you need to choose Bud Not Buddy, Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, or The Tale of Despero. So you're going to choose two out of three of those books. Once you get yours that you have chosen, you will go to a local library and borrow that book. If they don't have it at the local library, you can request it, or you can buy the book, you can purchase it. But once you've chosen your book, you'll want to pull up the study guide for the book and have it handy for students to complete. If it opens up in Word and you don't have Word on your computer, remember that you can download it and then you can upload it into your Google Drive. Every student has a Google Drive, or you can print it out and have your student complete it. But this is what your student will be doing. So they're going to be reading the book, and as they read the book, they're going to complete the study guide that talks about the conflicts, the events, the resolution. So this one is for Bud Not Buddy. There's also one for the Tales of the Fourth Grade Nothing, so I can pull that one up. Again, you should be able to download this and bring it into a file that's easily completable, or you can print it. Let me know if you need help with that. But each of them have a study guide that's going to be due with this book. Now, if the book happens to be over your student's reading level, then I encourage you to read with your student at least 30 minutes every day, really. So that's the novel book study number one. Now, if you're a brand new student, you're not going to be doing book one. You'll be starting with book two. But let's go back to like my fifth grade. So that's fourth grade. Fourth grade, you're going to have two to choose from this first semester. For fifth grade, if I look up at the top, here is the novel list for fifth grade. And then if you scroll down, it says book study number one. And again, it's the same thing. So it says the first half, you're going to read two novels from the list below. And then it says the first study guide's due at the end of module 3. So you want to be able to get these books for your student, have them complete the study guide as they're working, so it creates less work at the end. And if this is above your student's reading level, please read with them. It's important that they are getting grade level material so that they can grow as a reader. And for my sixth graders, very similar up at the top, but they have something a little different. They have a required novel, so everyone's going to be reading The Giver. And then they have an optional novel. So everyone's going to be reading The Giver. If you're a brand new sixth grade student, then you're going to choose the required novel and skip the optional. And same setup, once you get to the part where it says book study, let's see, novel, I think it was. Oh, novel right here. So here's your, let's go into resources, novel requirements, novel quiz. So, and then your novel guides. If I click on this, it's going to pull up those guides for each of the required novels. Now you want to choose The Giver. This is semester B. And then here's the You Choose novels. Okay, so once you click on it, it will pop up your study guide. I hope this helps with any questions. If you have not started this yet, you are about I would say 5 weeks behind. So it's important that you get to this right away. Start doubling up on your reading, get going on this independent book study. And like I said, if this is above the reading level for your student, I encourage you to read it with them, help them with tricky words, partner them up with another sibling in the home or an adult reader, and just help them to complete these requirements so that they are getting grade level exposure. Thanks so much. Please let me know if you have questions.